Hey everyone, I'm Joe and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still battling with hay fever, so that's kind of why my voice sounds a bit croaky and nasally at the same time. It's pretty weird. But anyway, in the last episode we retrieved the second netherstone, of course, and I do need to go back to camp and talk to everyone. But yeah, we can't travel there now.
What's hiding here?
Were they there before? Were they there before? I don't remember looting them. Weird. This is a notebook filled with handwritten poems, most of which seem to be about communing with the murdered dead through contemplation of their corpses. The verse, much of it quite accomplished, is lyrical and elegiac, profoundly insightful and even moving. The final poem is 34 lines in length, ending with the words below. Your corpus was killed, your life ephemeral, but your death was fine art and art is eternal. Hail, immortal victim, hail. In sacrifice live ever on. Whoa, okay. That's intense. I don't think I read this either. Father sent a butler to fawn over me. I'm not my mind-mangled bloodkin. I need no coddling. I will send it back to him, entrails and all. Not again. The wretched minion has returned, singing my praises over the way I slaughtered it. If it craves death, I will give it a lingering one. Its screams will silence father's concerns. Again, this praise-poxing creature comes back to me. If it will not leave me be, I will make something beautiful of it. An effigy stuffed with the flesh of every other butler in this city. Father will see I need no instruction, no inspiration, nor does any true chosen of Baal. Are you a true chosen of Baal, though? Feels like you were a second choice at best.
Where can I go?
Damn, my voice sounds deep. I did not know it was this deep. It doesn't help that I went out drinking last night as well, so that's probably not helping. I kind of sound like Saravok, damn. But yeah, we're done here. We got the second netherstone, we defeated Orin. Let's forget about her. We need to get out of here, desperately. Right, there we go, because after we've talked to everyone, we're also going to have a bit of a swap around, I think. It's time to let some other characters take the spotlight that haven't taken the spotlight in a while. We spoke to Minsc, we spoke to...
I would be lying if I told you I was certain we would walk out of that temple alive. We faced Baldur once before, and I was not ready to count on luck a second time. But luck had no part in it. Just you. And now it is Gortash's turn. We'll need his stone to finish this, however you plan to acquire it. So let us go pay Lord Lyre a visit.
Not yet, Jaira. Not yet. That's going to be a while away, I think.
That's Orin dealt with. Good riddance. Now that we have her netherstone, we're one big step closer to finishing this. Once and for all.
Baal's chosen has been bled. May her torment be tenfold of that which she inflicted.
The blight that was Orin has been purged from the world. And we have another netherstone also. A significant step towards stopping this evil, once and for all.
You okay, Lae'zel? You recovering?
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely.
You're welcome.
Well, good then. Let's carry on.
Hells take that Baal freak. She would have bled the whole world just for the fun of it. We've got her netherstone now. One step closer to getting the netherbrain under control.
Good riddance to the shape changer. Couldn't have happened to a worse wretch.
Okay, that's everyone spoken to. In terms of who I want to take with me, Okay, I think this is the team we're going to rock with for now. We haven't used these three in a while, especially not in combination with each other. But I think it's time to put them back in the spotlight a bit. These are three of the main quest lines that we actually need to finish as well. That I assume we'll be doing over the next few episodes. Astarian's Quest, the House of Hope, Shadowheart's quest. We haven't even taken her around the city yet. But we do need to get them leveled up. Another attack. Oh my god. I think we're just going to give her alert. At least you know what you're getting with alert, and there's no downsides to it. Yeah, that sounds good. God, what level's Shadowheart? She's probably like level 4. Okay, she's level 10. I feel like I haven't used her in ages. But we did use her throughout the whole of Act 2, so it's been nice to have a little break from her. Like I said, she is one of the more mechanically complex party members. Kind of forgot what she's all about. Okay, she has some very different looking level 6 spells. I mean, they sound quite straightforward actually. Harm and heal. Like... And playing her ally sounds cool. Beseech one of these otherworldly entities for aid. I think I'm going to get Warcaster as her final feat. Mostly because of the advantage on maintaining concentration, which is vital for her Spirit Guardian spell. Among other spells as well, of course. Right, now we need to... Oh, she's still got black hair in her portrait. But it's styled in the new style. Oh, okay. We need to get everyone's gear changed around. Okay. This is what we're rocking with everyone. There's Lae'zel. Astarion. He's got, Orin's sword on now. And I was going to put this on his offhand, but I think I'm going to stick with the Knife of the Undermountain King. We might use this in the offhand as well. But this seems really powerful for his kind of sneak attacks and stuff. And then this is what Shadowheart's rocking. I've changed her shield, and everything else is more or less the same. She's still using the Blood of Lathander. I'm loving her outfit right now.
Let's move.
I'm going to stick with this, I think. We shouldn't need to long rest for now, because everyone's more or less swapped out. I did want to try
Stay idle.
playing her ally. Ginny, Diva, or Cambion. Whoa. I think this might be the thing that hot guy that got summoned in the temple when we stole all those things. Let's summon a Ginny. Oh my god. Drunken Inhale. Oh, cool. That looks so sick.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, awesome.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
There we go. An update. We've arrived in Wyrm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Sharon lookouts will be present in the vicinity awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharon Cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Wyrm's Crossing. Is that not... Does that mean we have to go back to Rivington? Let me do that, because we haven't actually taken her to Rivington. As for the plan this episode, I'm not really sure. I can kind of see the path going forward, but I think we need an episode kind of tying up all the loose ends in the city as well. We need to go and do Astarion's quest, and then we need to do Shadowheart's quest, and then we need to do the House of Hope and get the Orphic Hammer with Lae'zel. And then we need to go and get Gortash. And then we're in the endgame, I assume. So I can't imagine there's many more episodes left. Which is very scary. I might have a quick run round Rivington with this lot. Because I don't think we even had any of these in the party when we got here. I don't think I had Shadowheart and Lae'zel. What did you say again? Find a Sharon lookout. Hiding among the desperate new arrivals flooding into Wyrm's Crossing, so we need to talk to the refugees and stuff, I'm assuming. Oh, that's another thing as well. I asked for a clue in my Discord as to if there's any clown body parts that I missed in places that I've already been, and if they're a place that I'm likely not going to return to. There is a place, it's where I found the murder weapon. It was Ree that said it, thank you Ree. And I do remember being down there, and there was a bunch of bodies, and I don't think I looted them all. And that was like a Baal death zone, which is where we found all the other body parts. So I'm going to go back down there where we found the murder weapon and make sure I loot all the bodies. That is a good shout, actually. We've solved the murder case now. We know who killed Father Logan. So why don't we go and tell everyone?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hopefully we can.
Thank you. Now Brilgor's name has been cleared, we can extend our help to the refugees once more.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Yeah, look, there's one body I haven't looted. Man. The one body I didn't loot. Yeah, I never would have come back down here, and that quest would have remained unfinished, so... it's fine.
A colourful torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
The effigy of Illicera who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress but couldn't fathom her wool. I think we've read that, definitely. Illicera is one of the 3 ghosts that was with Saravok. Do we have them all now? I don't think we do. I think we're missing an arm.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
You and Laser. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Is it this dude?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Okay, I've only been running around for half an hour, so that's not bad.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
Okay, we have a lead. So, I had to bring her here to progress her quest.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
The Sharons are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh god. I thought I was going to scroll all the way down there and there'd be a mission marker all the way down there. I was like, how big is this city? Okay, where is the House of Grief? Is it not on the map? It isn't on the map. Okay, I guess we'll have to find it ourselves. I reckon we'll tie up some loose ends around the city now. We'll run around and try and find this House of Grief around here. And then we'll do a Starian's quest. And then we'll probably do... maybe go and get the Diabolist and the House of Hope, get the hammer. And then do the whole Steel Watch Foundry and Gortash, and then see where we go from there, I think. That's probably a good plan, I reckon. The Mystic Carrion dude said that he must be hiding near the water. So let's go near the water. I recall an undead dude, another undead dude around here somewhere. I thought he was... I pictured him living in a house or something. And I was like, why are you... like, you look different. My best bet is just to run around the whole city again, I feel like. There we go.
Mummy is here.
My thanks to you. Your gold will be most gratefully spent.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of the runaways he seeks.
Anything you can lend will be most gratefully received.
Have you seen Thrumbo? Mystic Carrion is looking for him.
Thrumbo? Is he in trouble?
You're protecting your friend, I understand, but you can trust me, I promise.
You do seem the honest type. I can always tell. Thrumbo had a plan. He was going to find us an abandoned house. Somewhere to hide away from Carrion.
That's not much to go on. Abandoned house near the water. There was a house down here. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, this was the house that led to that little... It was like a den with like a love note under it or something, wasn't it?
To leer at each other unquestioned. Why does anyone bother wearing swim garments at all?
I'm not inclined to bother myself, but I suppose it keeps the city watch at bay. Some act as though displaying bare flesh is a more heinous crime than murder and robbery.
Yeah, this hatch down here. Guess this is technically an abandoned house. Thrumbo is not down here. We found a zombie sacrum. He told us that Thrumbo was looking for an abandoned house for them to hide in. Thrumbo told him that wardrobes are good hiding places. Okay, is he in that giant wardrobe upstairs? I don't remember Sacrum mentioning anything about wardrobes.
Leave me be. What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway Mystic Carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
God, imagine if we'd opened that without any of this context. I came to find you. Mystic Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me.
How did you end up working for Mystic Carrion?
Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the Fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
Do you know how Carrion brought himself back?
If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
Yeah, we know he is. And a mummy lord is...
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talis died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
Okay, well lucky for you, I have both of them in my pocket. I already found his lair. The jar you saw, he hid it inside your body.
What? His rotten heart was inside of me this whole time. Get it out. I have to get it out. That slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust.
Okay, well I'm definitely on this guy's side. We must destroy it if we have to kill him for good. What if I destroy everything else as well? Let's destroy all of them. Bloody hell! Your wardrobe, I'm so sorry. I can buy you a new wardrobe if you want.
Please! We don't have time to waste. Carrion's heart must be destroyed.
If you didn't notice, I destroyed his jar.
You did? Then what are you waiting for? You must destroy the rest of him. Put that monster in the grave where he belongs.
Oh, that was my last short rest. Oh, they're already hostile, look. I mean, that makes sense. I'm looking forward to siding with him in the next playthrough. See what happens. Oh, sorry.
This place. Though, curious. I can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
My width is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide. It's the perfect olfactory disguise for a corpse. Honestly, I miss my calling as a perfumer.
You've clearly thought this through a great deal. I'm impressed and appalled in equal measure.
Okay, well those guys are nattering on. Yeah, let's side with him in the next playthrough. See what happens. Hopefully he isn't going to be too... Well, sounds a bit more evil than what we're doing now, but... Okay. Oh!
You destroyed something very precious of mine.
Scared me.
And now, you dare to seek an audience with me? I think not.
Oh my god. If we kill him, will his servants stop serving him? I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to put the risky ring on him. I gave it to Lae'zel. Let's give it to Astarion. Because she isn't even in the fight.
In good health.
God, maybe we should have got alert for her, actually. I forgot that Shadowheart couldn't walk. Bloody hell. Look at her movement. Atrocious. Need to give her a long strider. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, I've missed my spiritual weapon. It's borderline useless. Damn, you made a big mistake there, buddy. Nice. Oops. I was gonna do a long strider on her because you've got to be really close, but I used my dash instead. Okay.
Victory awaits. On my way.
Yeah, see if we can use one of the big spells that we've just unlocked on our next turn with the spell restoration. Cast Shocking Grasp. Or an opportunity attack. Shocking Grasp. God, these things are not worried about opportunity attacks, are they? Wow, that's pretty good. There we go. And Lae'zel can deal with this guy.
You bow, or you break.
Could do with getting the frightening attacks for her, like what Minsk has. She's got fainting attack instead. Use your action and bonus action to use target with advantage and bonus damage. How much more bonus damage though? Yeah. Surely that's not worth using up an extra bonus attack, surely. Wow, look at all the level 6 spells. Could do a level 6 guiding bolt. Let's see how much damage a level 6 guiding bolt does. $55. Okay.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, there's all those guys upstairs as well. I can't imagine they'd be too hard though.
You did it.
Oh.
He's gone. He's really gone.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know how to thank you. We can finally be free. Here, please take this. I think it's valuable. And I won't need it. Not now Carrion's gone.
You have anything to trade?
Yes. I think I'll pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
Crypt Lord Ring. Ooh, create undead. Slipping one's finger through this ring fills the senses with a waft of tombs, the urine yellow smell of old bandages, images of dead spiders curled into husks, and the sensation of hot, slobbering breath at the nape of one's neck. Give that to Lae'zel. She's kind of got a free ring slot right now. Have I spoke to you?
A quick word.
I will get a bedroom of my own now. I can keep lovely things in it for when Sister can visit.
What else can I have? Okay, there was another undead that we could have spoke to as well. Key? Rusty key? Veil of the Morning. Okay, we've read these before. I think he was selling them. Staff of Cherished Necromancy. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells. When the wielder kills a hostile creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy and gain life essence until their next long rest. Unlike their father, Tybalt, Cherish Hollow was not afraid of zombies. Cherish was afraid of sharks, licorice, wallpaper, and other these artifacts, hats large, the outdoors, the indoors, hats small, and milk pails. Zombies were a bloody picnic. Items to be acquired: Doll of the Necromancer, Bone of Abyssal Depth, Torch of Revocation. Okay. Torch of Revocation. This staple of any worthwhile exorcist burns with a pale flame that destroys the anchors of troublesome ghosts in need of banishment. Yeah, what about the guys upstairs then? Good talk.
Time to rest.
Okay, can I go upstairs now?
Hunger.
Okay.
Master gone. Mystic Carrion no more. Thrumbo in charge. Better. Much better.
Okay, that definitely feels like the good outcome for this quest. Beggar's portrait. Oh, we've got guidance back. And it really helped. Thanks, Shadowheart.
Bless these roots.
I sense necromancy.
Oh, for...
This portrait's been warded.
Okay. Oh, God, Joey. Who's got good arcana? None of us, really.
Can't give up now.
Don't touch me.
Wow.
I need healing.
I'm not using all my inspiration. There we go. Bloody hell. Today's abuse was the final straw. We are out of here. Carrion's reach extends only so far. Gather whatever money you can scrape together and give it to me. I'm going to buy a small boat and we're going to row to freedom. Spread out and hide until tomorrow night and then meet me at the usual spot on the beach. And for the love of Mask, make sure Carrion doesn't see this note. Maybe swallow it.
Hidden beneath the canvas.
Suppose that's just to help lead us to him? It didn't really help. This is a writing exercise outlined by Thrumbo addressed to my brothers. Beneath the exercise are several misguided attempts to write the letters of the alphabet, non-successful. Okay, time to long rest. We are not doing very well, so yeah, time to long rest. Okay, before we sleep, I have seen several comments about this dumbwaiter. I have seen this, but it said that it was only available at night. I just didn't go back and activate it at night.
Seems simple enough.
Alan says I have to what? I'm sorry, I didn't know we had God's damned royals staying with us. Can't this wait till morning? Oh, fine. Right, you. Food? Supplies? What do you want?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Uh-huh. Because people order from the kitchen in the dead of night to be polite. Now, what you want?
Well, I tried to order during the day, but... Let me see what you have. 1 supply pack.
Enjoy your night.
Okay. 380. We've really gone down those, haven't we?
There is work to do.
Let's summon the hot guy. Right, what's next? Let's go and talk to the hag survivors, and I need... Oh, the bloody counting house, yeah. Right, I'm going down to the counting house and I'm gonna give him the gold back. 'Cause that was episodes ago. Hey man, sorry for the wait. I've got your empty sack right here.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
God, it's not gonna take 10,000 out of my pocket, is it? It's not my fault that this sack is empty. Is there meant to be 10,000 gold in here? Jesus, look at the size of it.
Has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
Oh, there's no gold in it. He's gonna take 10,000 of my own gold, isn't he?
Bloody jobs. I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
You lost innocent people's money. The guild ought to swallow some of that cost.
Oh, you're serious? Maybe you don't have a head for accounting, but that's not quite how numbers work.
A lot of people will suffer. You can be the one who did that to them, or you can be the one who helped.
Oh, enough. Should I wash the feet of every beggar down by the docks too? Fine. I'll pull in some debts with other guild kingpins. I can cover maybe half of what's lost. But I need something back. Understand? And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Oh, I got 2,500 gold. Wait, so I gave him 5,000 gold and got 2,500 back. And I got the key to vault.
What's in here?
9, which I've probably already searched. I've definitely already searched it. And I can't even remember what was in it. Okay, well at least we've completed the quest. If that was just sitting in our journal, it would very much annoy me. So... oh, for God's sake. He didn't even take the sack back. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, we're gonna explore this little bit and talk to the hag survivors finally. There's a cache down there as well we need to retrieve. Dear Sir, as our previous correspondences have gone unanswered, a Builders Guild representative was forced to enter your property in order to inspect the premises. Your property has been found in gross violation of several safety regulations. Until steps are taken to correct this, we are condemning the property known as Old Garlow's Place, effective immediately, under Bylaw 42A. Should you wish to contest this, please contact your local Builders Guild representative. Kind regards, Ardent Low, Councillor 4 Liaison. Adriel. Oh my god. I'm gonna kick off. I'm not in the mood for this. I'm very ill. But I just can't... I can't resist playing Baldur's Gate. Even though I should be resting. I hope you guys appreciate what I'm putting myself through. Hello, everyone.
Is it dead? Oh, please tell Cled that it's dead.
That's a dead red cap, all right. Ugly bastards.
It killed itself with no hesitation. Why would it do such a thing?
It was crying, saying Ethel was dying.
Could it be? Is our tormentor gone? Is Ethel finally dead?
Okay, so we were definitely meant to come here before we killed Ethel. But it's cool. See the other side of it. We'll go and talk to them in the next playthrough before we do Ethel. Marina? Is that you?
Well, I'll bloody be. Should have known if anyone was gonna save the day, it'd be you. Gang, meet the hero who rescued me and my little one from Auntie Ethel, and was then kind enough to finish the job.
This is the one who dared the depths of a hag lair. It is a pleasure. Marina has spoken of you often.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, don't be shy, gang. He's one of the good ones.
I came to the city looking for people like me who'd fallen victim to the hag. Sadly, I found plenty. We were researching hags when Auntie Ethel's redcap found us. Cheers for taking care of the witch. Only sad I couldn't see it.
Glad to help.
With Ethel gone, maybe I'll finally sleep in peace. Thanks. From me and the little one.
Who's she referring to? I thought she left with her husband, the zombie husband. You have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Damn, that's pretty good. Gonna put that on and give this to Lae'zel for now, I think.
Action, not reaction.
Because we're mostly just walking around talking to people. There's not many fights around here.
So that's progress.
Okay, well that's the hag quest done. Hag survivors are grateful to us. With Auntie Ethel dead, they're finally free. Oh, here he is. Well, he hasn't changed much, has he? He hasn't grown his hair back or anything. And she hasn't had a wash either. She looks the exact same.
We're finally free from Ethel. Thanks to you. I can't wait to start living again.
Should you ever have a need of a cleric of Helm, I shall be there. You have my word.
Cled can't believe you killed thee, Auntie Ethel. You're amazing.
On any day now. I can't wait to meet you.
Oh, is she pregnant? That makes sense. Is she? I don't want to assume anything. Yes, give me all this food. I'm desperate.
I think I've decided on your name, too. It's after the hero who saved us. You're gonna love it.
Oh, that's nice. Little Joey. This journal's written in a sloppy, ink-splattered hand and dotted with drawings of stick figures. Cled met some nice people. They didn't laugh when Cled told them about the redcaps and the rats and the hag. Cled thinks he has finally made friends. The landlord is angry. He says all the weird things happening are our fault, but they're not. The landlord doesn't care. He says we have to leave. My friends are sad, which means Cled is sad. Cled wants to help. Cled found a place to stay. It belonged to old Garlow, but he doesn't live there anymore. My friends are really happy. They thanked Cled. Cled is happy he did a good job. This journal's written in an elegant hand, on each page a gauntlet with her staring eyes carefully drawn. I was lost when I came to this city, a coward, a drunkard. I thought everything that made me worthy had been stripped away by the Anis hag. And then Marina found me. She helped me remember the tenets I once fought for. Courage, honour, duty. She brought me back to Helm. She saved my life. Now my saviour, my friend, is in pain. The hag hexed her, trapping her in the body of a sheep. It was my job to protect her and the others, and I failed. If she dies, I'll not be long following her. This book seems part diary, part scientific study. Detailed diagrams of hags from Greene to Anis to Doon fill the margins. This page is written in a harsh, sloping scroll. Sentences are blurred by what looks like tears. The girl is dead. We were close, so close to perfecting it. Another day and she would have been safe. But we were too late. It was too much for the mother. I found her swinging from the rafters this morning. Helm, forgive me for not saving her. Forgive me for not saving a child. 2 years old and eaten alive by a hag. What is wrong with this world? It doesn't have to be this way. I'm onto something, I know it. Hags have powerful digestive systems. It's what allows them to turn a child into a hag. However, their gut flora is incredibly sensitive to certain alchemical agents. With the right ingredients and Helm on my side, I could theoretically force emesis, causing the hag to vomit up a stolen child. I both pray this works and that I'll never have to use it. These instructions follow me how to make what the author calls a hag's bane. Hunter's Guide to Hags. We don't need to read that because all the hags are dead. Definitely dead. Never coming back. Definitely not.
Oh, you hear that, baby? Take heed. I see a trap.
Ooh. Ooh, a giant chest. Okay. Hot guy, make yourself useful.
I have a lot on my mind, and, well, it is. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's be honest, they're not going to be as good as my current ones. Nope. To whom it may concern, we shall never meet, but I am Garlow, and I've spent most of my life in the walls in which you now find yourself. I served long within this home, such that it was left to me when my master died. I devoted myself wholly to a life of service, but found once my time had finished that I'd hardly lived for myself for a single day. That's changed now. I depart for Kalimshan in the morning, and hope to see the world from there. Please take care of this little place. It was my whole world. Best, Garlow. This page starts off written in elegant cursive, but soon devolves into a scrawling mess. I dreamed of Ethel again. She laughed, mouthful of my guts, as she ripped my baby from my stomach with her teeth. I screamed, and so did the babe, but then it changed into a doll. A horrible looking thing. I woke up freezing cold, but burning hot. Will I ever escape that goddamn witch again? Witch. Don't know why I did it again. Saw the doll again, but it was no dream. Cled was telling me about a nice cloud he saw outside, when I spotted it over his shoulder staring at me. I screamed, and poor Cled started screaming too, so I lied and said I saw a mouse. I think I just need to sleep. The doll, it's everywhere. I tried to warn the others, but I can't speak, can't walk. My fingers stiffen as I write. Adrienne, get... God, this place is a mess. Look at the roof. The hag's dead now. You can spend time actually fixing it. Okay, that's this place done. Let's try and get outside to this cache. It's down here. Oh. Oh, I think... Right, let me go back downstairs, because there was a little cave entrance, but I hovered over it and it didn't look like I could actually go down it. Can I? Behind this chest. We might have to sacrifice Hot Guy, because he's not going to be able to come with us. He's going to have to stay on this pressure plate. Oh, it isn't an entrance. It looks like it, doesn't it? Or just let them walk there themselves? Where are they going? Oh, God, dude. I didn't know they do that themselves. They just jump off a cliff. God, Joey. Sinful red on bone white. Oh my God. Honestly, you'd jump off a cliff if I told you to, wouldn't you? Silly boy. Okay. A little bit here I haven't been. I'm just going everywhere where the map isn't covered, because, like I said, the last clown piece could be in... It could be in a tiny little cellar somewhere. It could be anywhere. We found some in really kind of obscure locations. So I'm just running around everywhere I can. There's probably some buildings I haven't been in as well.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks.
Damn, who defeated one of them?
And you think we're just gonna sit?
Baldur's Gate's never going to be safe with the Absolute out there. Why would the Gazette lie to an entire city?
That's not Gale's voice. It's Gale, but higher pitched.
I just wish it was as safe behind the walls as the Gazette says it is.
No, it isn't. I thought I was hearing things.
So what can we do about it?
No point reading the Gazette. You might as well be reading the walls of a tavern privy.
The paper says we're safe here, but we're not. We may as well be outside the walls with the Absolute.
Kinda terrifying that the likes of Lord Gortash can just decide what's true or not.
Despicable.
Okay, I'm sure we haven't been in here. Old Joel's.
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
No, a bit too familiar. You can play. Listen.
No matter how many steel watchers Lord
What do we have here?
Can we jump over the line of sight?
That's curious.
Aha. Is that what he saw?
Should mind my step.
Okay, it's not this chest. Father, I've heard about a risk of shortages in this city. I know you're absolutely unforgivable when it comes to shopping for yourself, so I've sent some victuals that I could see you through a whole season if you pace yourself. Do it for me, I love you very much and we'll be home for a long visit before you know it, God's willing. All my love, Silai. P.S. Will you tell Cathora I said hello? I've already sent Uli your love 1,000 times over. He's left his bathwater in. Right, gonna carry on running around here, but we're not gonna go into the Diabolist yet, I don't think. A corpse rose. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay.
Do you know of another graveyard we could choose?
I do, but they struggle as we do. They got the bad man, Mum, so we're safe now. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be okay.
Oh.
I understand.
Rest in peace, Janina. Beloved mother, gone too soon.
Well, let's dig her up. No, I'm not digging her up. Not yet, anyway. Hello?
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
What were you doing down there?
Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched around Baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite.
Oops. Stone shite. I'll tell him you said that.
You? You know Baldy? I mean, I shouldn't have filched him. I'll never do it again. I'll prove it. The stone shit. Lord buried me with my haul. Take it all. And tell him I'm sorry.
Damn, that would have been funny if we actually brought him. Hey, those are some nice clothes you were buried with. These are wearing the same type of armor that
What's next?
Shadowheart is wearing, I think. They look similar, don't they?
Shush, honey. The Mortark is here.
Do not stem your... To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil. It is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
I know, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
You lost your child. I'm so sorry.
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
God.
One day I'll catch a break.
A diary written in a beautiful archaic script, drawings of flowers detail every page. Today was difficult, but then again, what day hasn't been lately? It was a child this time. She was young and beautiful, her face peaceful despite the brutality of her death. Her parents had only coppers, but I waived my fee. I know I shouldn't, my savings are perilously low these days, but considering how she must have suffered, it was the least I could do for her family. I asked her parents if she had any favourite scents. They told me she loved the sea. The water baby, they called her. I prepared the body with weave moss, styling her hair with chutler's oil. They cried when they saw her, hugging me, thanking me. I've never felt a deep connection to the gods. That is the Mortarch's purview, not mine. But moments like today give me purpose. As a grave creeper, I provide comfort in grief, beauty in death, peace in sorrow. I only wish I did not have to do it so often. It's so morbid. Okay, let's have a look inside the Hihune mausoleum. I think I stole the key from inside the mortuary. Soz. Soz to the nice folks that work at the mortuary.
There's a trap.
Tree. Everywhere's trapped. Everywhere. Yeah, we're a strong boy, aren't we, Joey? Hune Mausoleum Golden Key. A skeleton with a candle inside it. Shield +1. The Legacy of Hihune. Nepal. Kneel with the weight of all you value at his feet, and he will reveal himself. Do I have to kneel on this? Well, I can kneel. Can I kneel?
I don't need any attention right now.
That's technically kneeling, isn't it? Yeah, not really. Can I kneel? I don't think I can. Maybe I'm taking it too literally. But there was a perception check on this and it highlighted it. Oh, this is a hidden wall. Oh, okay, there must be something to do with this then. Kneel with the weight of all you value.
Can't risk being in open view.
Do we all need to be kneeling? I don't understand. I don't understand. No, it's not exactly kneeling, but I think maybe I'm taking it too literally. Oh, hang on, there's a crumbling wall here. Gorian Mausoleum. Wait, as in Gorian's Ward? Which was linked to Saravok. The city deserves better than Enver Gortash and his army of steel puppets. Let the city win, not him.
That might be worth a look.
The Book of Prayers to Kellenvor, Judge of the Dead. Someone has annotated it with the following. These are a little saccharine in places, but one or two have generally merited something more religious dog rule. That actually invokes complicated feelings of loss and hope for the departed.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
They say that lighting a candle at the Mausoleum of Gorian grants the writer a wish. I never was a superstitious taught, but desperation makes believers of us all. Here's my wish, please let me survive. I do not wish to be killed by any cults of any kind. I don't wish to be disappeared into the night, or to be crushed beneath the steel shoe of an automaton. Everything seems so strange suddenly. Everyone seems so desperate. I'm alone in this world. If I don't look after myself, no one will. Maybe you'd be willing to help me.
Let's see.
Here lies Lord Gregorian Gorion, first High Constable of Baldur's Gate, the city's protector.
Elixir of Heroism? Splint Armor, Greatsword. This compendium lists and pays special tribute to the citizens of Baldur's Gate who commissioned and paid for the mausoleum spot honouring Gorion. Gorion was a hero and sage of exceptional mind and respectable manner, and under a green exterior he harboured a heart that bloomed kind and good and evergreen. My bones ache, wounds long scarred, throb as if new. I long for the comfort of my pipe and the warmth of the fire, but I cannot stop. Gods old and new, hear me. Grant me the strength to keep fighting, the courage to carve out a future for my children. When I die, the peace that comes with knowing that I did all I could.
That's curious.
Durinbold Mausoleum. I was going to say, are these not places I can just get to on the outside?
Here lies the Houndmaster of the Durinbolds, surrounded by his loyal pack, good boys and girls all.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Okay, these guys are gonna have to try and run in there and help little Joey.
No time to waste.
There should be a way in there. It looks like there's a passageway.
They got him, honey. They got the bastard that did this to you.
Psst. Keep a lookout. The Mortarch don't take kindly to raising the dead, but I won't be long, I promise.
Who are you raising from the dead?
My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy, but I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
Yeah, I really don't think he would take too kindly to being raised from the dead. We've seen how people can be tortured with that. Your brother deserves to rest in peace. Let him.
The Mortarch said the same thing. But I miss him. A lot. Fine. I won't try again. For now, at least.
Nice, okay.
Come home, big brother.
Okay, this is the Grand Mausoleum. That's not the...
Right here.
That's not the one we're looking for, I don't think.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Okay, I've got to stay true to Astarin's character here, haven't I? What use do the dead have with flowers?
They're not for the dead. They're for the living. Same with funerals. Coffins, all of it. I put flowers on my husband's grave for me. To remember the good from the bad. We get on better now than when he was still alive.
I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I'd like to see your flowers.
Of course. Come back any time. You won't find fresher. Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
Ellswort. Okay, we might need speak with dead, which Joey has, of course.
Let's see here. A statue of Jurgle, lord of the end of everything. The final scribe of the fate of the deceased.
Looks suspiciously like Withers, doesn't it? I'm still running with the theory that he's Jurgle and he was kind of working with the dead three, and then they kind of ditched him. I think that was the theory we were running with, that we got back in the lair. Oh, there we go, Durimbold. And it would make sense if he's some sort of god that's been trying to help us. I say helping us, he's just sat on his ass in the camp, but you know what I mean. There we go, the all magic pockets. Okay, help me. Yeah, we're at the point where my melee sneak attacks do actually do more damage. But I can do that without being hidden, so that's good. I was gonna say, that was a low percentage, wasn't it? Okay, what can you do? 9 to 42. Oh, you've got smites, look at you. And you've got Revivify. Yeah, I'd rather you just finish this guy off, I think. 42%. Yeah.
Let's end this.
Okay, finished. 49.
Got to keep fighting.
Oh, those things are fucking useless. Blood. Blood. Might as well. Oh, nice. I feel like we're getting quite lucky with those. Can we get even more lucky, do you think? Ah, he's dodged 3 attacks in a row now. Okay, you revive Joey, please. Just, in this corner.
Hope your soul is in good health.
55%. What do you reckon? There we go. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Talk to me.
I love how much damage she can do just walking around the battlefield. It really is satisfying. I've missed having her in the party. But I'm not sure she quite feels as powerful as she did before. You know, because we've built a lot of the characters into absolute kind of powerhouses now, and I'm not sure she quite stands up next to them at the minute. I think that Warcaster feat has been a good choice for Shadowheart, because she's always going to be close to enemies with the Spirit Guardian, I think.
Need to stay focused.
There we go. Just walk into them. Right.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Okay, Houndmaster Paul. Well, there he is.
Lionheart Xena, fierce watchdog. At night, no one dared to pass her post.
Stuffed owlbear toy. Owlbear beak. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that?
Fearless goddess, who would chase any prey and helped bring in our greatest trophies.
20 bowls. Holy shit.
Brave and loyal Rocky, who saved his master from an ambush.
Glorious Fulton, harpy feathers, and another dead dog. Lovely.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's get the hell out of here. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about that statue that we need to kneel in front of. I'm going to go back there and have another look. Although I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Kneel with the weight of all you value. What does that mean? Like, people? The weight of all you value. So, like, everyone? We can't all get on this pillar.
Eager for battle.
What? Lae'zel stood on it,
alive,
and it
so that's
opened.
progress.
But we stood on it with... I'm sure other people have stood on it. This hot guy stood on it while we were on it. I'm not going to question
Light
it.
on my feet.
Not going to question it. I think this game makes its own rules sometimes. We seem to be getting some unlucky rolls in this episode. We really do. Okay, nice. This old diary contains thousands of short entries describing the writer's doings in short factual sentences. One entry catches your eye. It was introduced to me as the Emperor. Surprising, but its information was good. Its ideas brilliant. I'll not turn up my nose. A boon to the knights, I think. Okay, there's the Grand Mausoleum down here. Let's have a look in here. Gonna be more traps down here?
Go. There are traps about.
Yes. Wow, another one. That is insane.
Breeds madness.
Bad luck. Really bad luck.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I was still a supplicant when I came face to face with him, masked in gold, his skin fine and worn as parchment. Yergul, the Death Keeper, at the end of everything. I asked what he needed of me. He asked a simple question: what is the worth of a single mortal's life? I knew not how to respond, and said as such. He seemed nonplussed, neither disappointed nor pleased. I fell to my knees in respect for his awesome power. This garnered no reaction. There I stayed, trembling with an emotion I could not name. When I stood again, the final scribe was gone.
J. Orchard, artificer of Gond, crafter of odd sockets.
Okay, I'm not going to dig the graves up, but I think it's worth at least looking at the gravestones in case there's any important names that we might need to dig up. I don't know why we would.
M. Kerwin, treasured.
I know that.
R. Sandrill,
It was in a courier's
gone
note.
but ne'er
Something about
forgotten.
settling matters with 9 fingers.
What, this name?
R. Sandrill, gone but ne'er forgotten.
Hurry up, dude. Hurry up, dude. Oh no, what the hell? There's 5 dead cats and a dude in here. He got buried with all his cats. They say I haven't long now, that the family plot out to be prepared. I say to that, no. There are only 5 creatures in the world that ever cared for me, and their names were Piffles, Misgivings, Chunk, the Admiral, and Steve. Family tradition can go sit on a halberd. That is so cute and morbid.
Here lies Flying Martha, who couldn't.
Fantastic.
This headstone is anonymous, reading only, "As I am now, so you shall be." Gwyn Highberry, stillborn but not forgotten. Beloved little Tan, never forgotten. Kalimvor guide your soul.
Run away! Run away, he's huge and he's chasing us. I'm scared. I'm scared. Run away. What's he gonna do to me when he catches me? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He won't stop chasing me. Go in the mausoleum. Oh, that was scary. You haven't been burglarized. My love, you would have been 47 today. We celebrated with cake and ale. We sang your song. We imagined you were there with us and what you'd say. Living without you doesn't hurt any less, but the pains become less harrowing. I adore you.
Here rests Alistair Marnley,
Can't help
taken
but feel
too
a
soon.
twinge of sorrow at this grave. But why? Who is this?
Whoa.
That name on the tombstone before. It meant nothing to me, yet I felt a pang of loss all the same.
Yeah, but you lost your memory. What do you think it means?
I think I knew that man. I think he helped me somehow long ago. And I grieved when he died. Not all Sharans don robes and dark armor. Some people live perfectly normal lives on the surface, blending in utterly, so that they can serve the Dark Lady in utter secrecy. And not every skill that the Dark Lady asks of her followers can be taught in the shadows. Some can only be mastered on the streets, in daylight, amidst crowds. Lying, tailing, observing without being seen, picking a purse without being felt. I think I must have been sent to learn all these things from the man in that grave. Alistair Marnley. Sounds human, and the grave wasn't recent. He must have died some time ago. And I mourned him already. He'd surely not have been buried here if he was exposed. He must have taken the secret of his faith to the grave, undiscovered. A very Sharan ending.
I wonder if other companions have reactions to certain graves.
See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's rage, recovered by her grace.
Her body made one with
Especially people like Jaheira and Minsk who are from here, aren't they? I might come back here a bit later and see if they react to any of them. Oh, we can't do anything with them. What? Oh. Fine. Okay, stop trying to hide. It's fine. Bloody explosive body. Okay. The Diabolist is here. But I don't want to do that right now. If you don't mind, I'm gonna blue ball you all. That's gonna be its own episode. This is the Tying Up Loose Ends city exploration episode. I want to save that kind of stuff for after. But we will head down here and have a look. Another prison? Or a basement? A random basement. That was a nice sword, wasn't it? Unwanted masterwork gauntlets. Unwanted masterwork greaves. Oh, I wonder if we can give these to a blacksmith. Aha. A crumbling wall behind a load of crates. Curious. I've started looking out for crumbling walls and stuff a lot more, because there's more than you think.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, success.
Moving ahead.
This is going to lead into the Diabolist, isn't it? Well, it's okay. We've got Lae'zel with us, so if we do end up going there, it's not the end of the world. I just wanted to kind of keep it as its own contained episode, you know? The enigmatic art of hemomancy unveils a proprietary and revolutionary method of blood processing for the precise drawing of the intricate magical symbols used in rituals. Delve into the secrets of this groundbreaking fusion of magic and medicine as it unveils a new era of precision and power in spellcasting. Within the pages of this meticulously crafted tome, you will discover a step-by-step guide to harnessing the power, the latent magical potential within blood. From the selection of ideal blood specimens to the intricate processing techniques, this book offers detailed instructions and diagrams making the complex art of hemomancy accessible to practitioners of all levels.
The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Whose creepy basement is this?
Bet I can crack that open.
Infernal marble. Not infernal iron, infernal marble. We should show that to Karlach. What is happening? I've gone multiple episodes at a time without seeing a 1. And now we've got like 5 this episode.
Delicious. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I know what that did.
That might be worth a look.
We're smack bang right next to the Diabolist, which I've just I've just said I didn't want to talk to. It's fine, it's cool. Let's talk to her. We've got Lae'zel with us, so
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curios by any chance?
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
We were lovers. It was all very steamy.
My, what a juicy morsel. I didn't think he liked your type. Anyway, you seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
It's customary for any salesperson to offer a free sample.
The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we know exactly why he went there. But I find it hard to believe that Gortash himself could steal a crown from the devil. He must have had a lot of help. What if it was Raphael? Was it Raphael that... I get all the details mixed up. It wasn't Raphael that stole the crown for Gortash, was it? Or maybe he helped him steal it. I can't remember all the details. I don't know if that's something that we learned or not. Raphael told me the crown of Cass was stolen from Mephistopheles. Were you involved in that?
Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin.
100 gold?
I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard.
That's me.
Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Carsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Looks like we owe Raphael a semi-friendly visit.
Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
I can't anyway. I have nowhere near enough gold. I'd have to sell my whole camp chest. Wave the feet and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. I mean, we'll be going there and robbing his whole place, so we might as well. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I want to do this last. Because the Emperor does not want us getting that hammer at all. He doesn't even want us going there. So I'm not going here yet to do this, because once we do it, I feel like the Emperor's going to turn on us. Because we're going to use it to free Orpheus. And he does not want that. Wave the feet and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
No, they sound really good. I want them for myself. Because if that does what it says it does, the exact same thing as the club, we could take the club off Joey and have him use an actual proper weapon. But it's either that or 20,000 gold. Or we could give those gauntlets to, well, anyone. Jaheira. God, Jaheira would be so good with those gauntlets. I'm going to say deal, but that's me hoping for the fact that we can either buy them back or steal them back, maybe. Or even just not give them to her.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Wow, okay. Helsik agrees to help us get to Raphael's House of Hope in the Hells. She gives us an old grimoire that outlines the steps for a ritual to open a portal. We should follow the instructions. Oh my god. Blood circle configuration. Place that which has no eyes but used to see at the western point of the circle. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon to the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the avariced lord sits clockwise so. Then the circle's centre shall receive the internal marvel of infernal marble. Okay, we've got that. Finally, and I mean no disrespect, go to hell. Legal notice, the owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere dealer in antiques, I disbelieve in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel. Helsik. To open the portal, you must place the ritual items in their proper place on the blood star. Place the skull on the star point near the altar. Place the coin of mammon on the next point to the right. Counting clockwise, skip a point and place the diamond on the next one. Place the incense on the point that follows the diamond. Finally, place the infernal marble in the centre of the star. Okay, so we found our own piece of infernal marble. I wonder if we can use that for something else. Okay, very interesting. Let me get everyone cleaned up, because they're all covered in blood. Like usual. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna blue ball you all. We're not doing that yet, because it doesn't make sense to. We need the Emperor on our side for as long as possible, I think. So, I'm glad we came here and talked to her. But I've also got the team in my head that I want to take down with me into the Hells. And that's Astarion and Lae'zel, because they obviously have... Lae'zel has a connection to the Orphic Hammer, of course. Astarion has his own connection to Raphael. And then I'm going to have to take Gale with me. Gale, not gay. Gale with me. Goss, of course. He has all my potions and scrolls and his magic missile. So I would like to do Shadowheart's quest before that. And then we can kind of put her back in camp while we take Gale with us. I want to do these quest lines while we've got them in our party, I think. And that makes sense for me wanting to leave the Devils till a bit later on. Not too long, but a bit later on.
A replica devilish skull.
Something over there.
Impressive, if a little out of place. A fake devil head. A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing. Only a true Diabolist would have such an infernal collection.
Don't see many of those. A genuine Death Devil skull, all the way from the fugue plane.
Okay, it's genuine.
Well, there's no way that's real. What's it even meant to be?
A replica, I suppose. Even a Kithrak might struggle against a foe with a skull that large.
A replica devil skull. Perhaps a little oversized, mind you.
Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path.
Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee, and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Avernus Survival Guide. A chapter titled On Traversing the First Layer. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak rocky landscape beneath a black sky, with rivers of blood rushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of Plane's many physical perils to simply turn around and run. To combat the spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance. To soothe those swayed by the Plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Okay, yeah, I wonder if, maybe there's a way that she doesn't agree to help us, so we have to find all the things ourselves. That would make sense. But I don't know why she wouldn't agree to help us. I suppose it's if you don't want to pay and you don't want to promise her the gloves, then you can just do it all yourself. But we'd have to still get the grimoire to tell us what to do.
Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling there uninvited.
Okay, I guess he doesn't know why we're actually going there. I mean, even if I didn't want the hammer, I'd still be going there. Is there any sound sweeter than the jingle jangle of coins rubbing against coins? Of course, Mama will hardly be sated by a mere pocket full of gold. No, I'm going to have to start being smarter about this. What I need is not just revenue, but multiple sources of it, if nothing else to beat Karilla. Perhaps it's time to diversify the business, not just curious, but information, or even better, access. Oh, you're a genius, Hellsick. Okay, Karilla is the woman that works for Raphael, of course.
What's that?
Excellent work, Hellsick. I'm beginning to see why they call you Mammon's Picklock. And Vigortash. I get bad vibes from this. What if this is a trap? I know she helped Gortash, but... She helped Gortash and she's connected to Karilla, who works for Raphael.
Something's on my mind.
I'm not going in there. To hell. It was Runt's idea.
You first? I double drow dare you! Are you afraid?
The devils in there can swallow kids whole. Even Stinky.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Damon! It's Damon. Okay. Let's fetch Karlach.
Karlach? You're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly.
Is that all then? That's all we have, because I do have a bunch of infernal iron, but I guess there's nothing else we can do with it. Oh god, they're good. I'll just buy them and put them on Joey, I think. I feel that's better than one extra... That's better than one extra use of Bardic Inspiration. You gain freedom of movement and a long strider. Oh my god, that's so good. Give me those. Buy another arrow of many targets, even though I still haven't used them yet. Unwanted Masterwork Scale Mail. Yeah, I do have a few. I found the unwanted ones in the basement. Can you do anything with them? Okay, I don't want to skimp myself again. That'll be it for now. And sell all this silver crap I picked up. Nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Okay, well, it's nice to see him again, but it's a shame he doesn't really have much for us.
See what this does.
Diabolic Forge.
I'm exactly as Yondala made me. Never felt so liberated.
I don't want to break into this guy's place. I'm just... What if there's another clown body part in there?
Armbrust House.
Hi, Tim.
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand?
Well, you need to lock your door then.
Hello. Are you a tax collector? Papa told me I shouldn't talk to them if they showed up.
What's up for discussion?
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests.
What?
That might be worth a look.
Aha. Armbrust.
Light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
Who am I talking to?
You may have talked your way out of...
Okay. Armbrust, my organisation helped with your finances on the understanding that you'd repay your debt promptly. Imagine my disappointment when that debt came due and instead of a sack of coin, all you sent me was a string of wet excuses. Now I know you're an honest man who loves his family, so you work hard to put things right between us, but I can't ignore a missed payment. My people will be there tomorrow to collect a late fee and they'll come back every 10 days until you clear your debt or they're forced to terminate our contract. I hope I've made myself clear. Keen, Guildmaster. On the back of the letter is a scrawled record of money and treasures squirreled away, slowly increasing but dipping dramatically every 10 days. It never gets close to the total circled at the bottom of the page. Okay, screw it, I'm gonna try and break in here. I'm too paranoid that we're gonna walk in and Dribbles' ass is gonna be on the floor or something. No, come on now. This is getting ridiculous. What is happening?
Don't waste a step.
Have I just been getting really lucky this game? This is how the rules are actually meant to go. The devil you know. Oh, here we go. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wish for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It's not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, so if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts, how amusing when so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends. Yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you're a thief and a heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Devils take it, but it's hard to hold a pen properly after pounding with a forge hammer all day. However, I want to get this down while it's on my mind. The issue, for a Faerunian city, Baldur's Gate is practically swimming in infernal arms. Before Elturel was taken, I saw maybe 2 weapons of infernal iron in 3 years here in the Gale. In the Gate, I see that many every 10 days. Not that I'm complaining. The specialist of infernal iron is great to have many sorts of metal available. I just hope this isn't as a harbinger of an event like what happened to Elturel. Getting towards the end of the recording session and I'm struggling to read and struggling to talk. Right, I think while we're here, I might pop Karlach to the graveyard real quick and see if she recognises any of the graves. Lae'zel and Astarion didn't, but we know Shadowheart did, so I'm curious if anyone else does.
Here lies Duncan, last of the Gory clan, who died without issue.
I'd love to pay them a visit.
Yes! I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss, but like, yes.
Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate, my parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters.
May I ask how your parents died?
I was a teenager when Mum passed. Bad fever. A good healer could have saved her, but she slipped away before we found one who'd take our gold. Dad went a few years later. He was on an errand for work, traveling the Risen Road. His cart overturned and caught him just so. I was on my own after that. Fell in with Gortash not long after. If my folks had been alive, they would have sniffed him out straight away. But they weren't. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death, that there was only change. Dad thought that was a load of woo, that gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe.
It's the ultimate mystery. There are many possibilities, but we'll never know until we get there.
Something to look forward to. Bit morbid, but true all the same.
Oh my god.
Here lies Pluck Cliffgate, beloved husband and father.
Oh, I'm so glad we brought her here. See?
Flowers say what words never can.
That's so cool.
Here lies Karlach Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother.
Again, it's not cool. Her parents are dead. But I'm glad we brought her here. Okay, on that note, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. I know this is a very slow-paced episode, but it's one of those honorary kind of tying up loose ends around the city kind of thing. And I really enjoyed it, to be honest. And I hope you can understand my thinking of wanting to leave the big events in, like, their own episode, assuming that they each take up their own episode. So we've got Shadowheart's quest, we've got Will's quest with the dragon, we've obviously got Lae'zel's quest with the Orphic Hammer and Raphael, we've got the Cazador Palace with Astarion, and then we've got the Steel Watch Foundry, and there's that Iron Throne place that we need to go down and have a look. And then after that, I think we're ready to get Gortash, and then go ahead and confront the Brain. I think next episode we might do the Cazador Palace, because the way this city's structured, look, you can see it here. If we do that, and then we can go down here and explore the rest of the city down here with the Steel Watch Foundry and stuff. I've still no idea where Shadowheart's quest is. It hasn't given me a marker, so after we've done the Cazador Palace, I think we'll go around and finish exploring the city and go from there, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Stop dancing. Stop dancing right next to your parents' grave.